Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Forex Technical Market Update. I constantly get requests to ask where are the next big moves coming in the Forex market? Where are the next multi pip moves coming in the Forex market? Well, earlier in the earlier last month, we spoke about some moves that has transpired. For example, the British pound, Japanese yen. We spoke about that move that occurred from roughly 178 all the way up to 190, and also the British pound, Australian dollar. Okay, so that is the past. What's going to happen next? Now, let me just start with the British pound, Australian dollar. As you can see here, the market is once again failing at the highs at the $2 level, and for all our portfolio clients, we have actually exited this market at this time. Now, what could happen is that we could see one of two things. We could see a greater pullback. We could see a pullback down to this trend line or to this 196 level. And 196 is currently support. So if the market comes and bounces off of support, we could get another entry to go along the British pound, Australian dollar. Or scenario 2, the market could come down, test this trend line, and then head back to the upside. If any of those scenarios play out, that this could be another multi pip move in this pair, and we could definitely eclipse the $2 level, and that would be a couple of hundred pips right there. So that's what we're looking out for in this pair. Scenario 3 is that the market could fail and take out these lows and reverse. And if that happens, well, we will have a strategy to deal with that occurrence. Because when we're trading the Forex market, it doesn't really matter if we're long or short. There are ways to profit from these moves. Now, also in the euro, a channel has developed, not a channel, a triangle has developed here in the euro. And a break down out of this level could yield to a test of the 104 level, and ultimately the market heading much lower. If the market breaks out of this triangle to the upside, we could be looking at a market that quickly could go up to the 118 level. So whichever way it goes, its market is now at 112.41. Up to 118, that's over 600 pips, and down to 104, that's over 800 pips in the euro pair. Now, another market that is fairly interesting at this point in time is the Japanese yen, and we have to keep a look at the yen in mind, in that there is a loose correlation between the Japanese yen and the US stock market. And sometimes when the US stock market sells off strongly, that the Japanese yen, we normally see strength in the Japanese yen. Now, taking a look at the S&P 500, we have broken a minor trend line to the upside. As you can see with this chart, the S&P 500, the market has really done nothing much this year. The market is in a choppy direction, slightly heading up, volume going down, volatility going down. And what we could see is the market could attempt to move to the upside once again to break out of this consolidation pattern, or the market could start selling off. And the key to that sell-off area will be down below this 200 area on the SPY, which is the ETF representing the S&P 500. But if that occurs, what we could see is strength in the Japanese yen. So we could see this Japanese yen really strengthen and ultimately test the 116 level if that occurs in the stock market. So that's just something to keep in mind for the longer term. But currently we're in an uptrend in the Japanese yen, and I would recommend being on the long side until that occur. occur. Okay, another market that has potential, and I spoke about this earlier in the year also, was this British pound versus the New Zealand dollar. If you look closely, you see a shoulder, shoulder, head. And this is a reverse head and shoulders pattern on a weekly time frame. And what happened was that the market broke this neckline. And this also could be the beginning of another multi 100 pip move in this pair. And what we I would love to see is a retest down to that 210, maybe 206 area. And if we see some strength in this market could definitely take off. So that's a British pound, New Zealand dollar, and I can see this market easily going to 230, 235, or even up to 240 over the long term. Obviously, it won't happen tomorrow morning, but this is something I could see over the long term moving up to that 240. Easily a 3,000-4,000 pip move in this pair. So that's something you can keep an eye out on and keep this market definitely in your radar, because it's shaping up for a big move. And naturally, our signal clients will be entered in these trades once they start, and once I see the opportunity there to pull the trigger on these trades, because these will be have the potential for a couple 100 pip moves, and it's best to be a part of the signal service that will definitely get you up to that level once the trades have been entered. Just like this British pound, Japanese yen, we are still long this British pound, Japanese yen. We took profits on the British pound, Australian dollar. We took a couple 100 pip moves on this market, and we're still looking to re-enter. So opportunities are always there in the Forex market. You just have to seize them. And if you want to seize them, you can click on the link below and sign up for our signal service that will copy these trades to your account automatically. And a question that I often get is, what if I don't have an account? Well, if you don't have an account, get an account. It's very simple to set up a Forex brokerage account. And one requirement for the account, it has to be a MetaTrader, MT4. It has to be on the MT4 MetaTrader platform. And then once you are connected, you're all set, and just sit back and you can see the trades being copied directly into your trading account. So click on the link below to get started. And thank you very much for listening, and I will see you guys tomorrow.